Harris is descending and Trump is ascending. And this is borne out by compilations in the Washington Post, the New York Times over the weekend. Real Clear Politics, average of polls. I'm hoping to get John Ellis on later today. Polls in one place, John Ellis. Why is she descending? Because she has to say something. She went on Univision podcast. All right. She can have any venue she wants. She can go on any show she wants. She's welcome here every day. Tim Walz is welcome here every day. Donald Trump and J.D. Vance have already done this program. She can go anywhere she wants. She goes on a podcast I literally have never heard of, Euphoria Radio with Edna Angel Baby Chapa, and says this inscrutable bit of word salad, cut 19.
Vice President Harris, still people believe that he can handle the economy better. What would you say to them that are listening to you right now? How could you change their minds that you could do it and even better?
Well, you should look at what I've accomplished thus far. The work that I've done, for example, that has resulted in Latino small businesses growing faster in this moment in history in these last 3.5 years than ever before, has a lot to do with the work that I have done to build up community banks and put more money into community banks so that those dollars can then get into the community and small businesses. Goldman Sachs, which is a very highly respected financial advisor and leader, has said that my plan will increase the gross national product and the GDP, and that Trump's plan would actually lower it. So these are objective analyses by some of the smartest economists in the country and in the world. And I just have to say this, is that you also have to look at this guy, he talks about being so rich. He inherited hundreds of millions of dollars from his father and went bankrupt 6 times. And I think that we know that when we look at somebody who actually has come from a working background and understands the needs of working people, that's when working people...
I can't take any more of this. She is so desperate. She's attacking Trump for having money and for when some of his LCs went belly up, they went bankrupt, and that happens in the development business far more often than you know. And it's not like we haven't heard about that before. She got nothing. She's got nothing. She can't talk about policy. And word salad indicates that there's air blowing between the ears, but there's not much else impeding it. So it's like a windstorm in there. Meanwhile, Donald Trump in Wisconsin, cut number 17.
To every citizen who's sick and tired of the parasitic political class in Washington that sucks our country of its blood and treasure, November 5th will be your Liberation Day. November 5th this year will be the most important day in the history of our country, because we're not going to have a country
Voting
anymore.
has already begun. That's the key thing. And whether you're in Georgia or Pennsylvania or Nevada and Arizona, in Wisconsin and Michigan, voting has already begun. You Pennsylvanians, you can actually start voting, I think, in person in a week. But absentees are now going out, at least in Delaware and North Carolina. They start going out in Pennsylvania this week. Vote early.